Are you familiar with Big Chungus? Big Chungus? Yes, Big Chungus, the world-renowned meme of an oversized cartoon rabbit. What does some dumb joke have to do with your plan? Everything, Snake. This isn't about jokes. This is about legacy. Do you even know who Big Chungus is? He's just some cartoon rabbit. Not just some rabbit. The most famous rabbit in cinematic history. The one and only Bugs Bunny.
Welcome,
You look so
horrible
confused.
people.
I
to
wasn't
Horrorble
finished with
Opinions
Big
podcast.
Chungus.
I'm aware. As always, I've been your horribly, is that cinnamon? Host, Kenny.
I'm your substitute teacher, Daniel, who once again is gonna go places I shouldn't go, do things I shouldn't do, things other people say impossible, but not me.
I think Sarah would have made a great toothpaste commercial actor, and I really like this sequel to Spider Baby, Ryan.
Spider baby, spider baby.
I was gonna go with Spider Baby or Rapunzel, but I went with Spider Baby.
Yeah, you don't want to blow your load in the beginning.
No.
That's how you end up with a weird mutant baby. Can we talk about Lizzie Kaplan for a second? Let's just.
You want to talk about
just
Mommy
us guys
Carol?
here.
All right.
Let's talk about it. She's always hot. I don't care what they do to her. Even in this, she's like, all right.
You like
lock me in the basement.
you like the uptight, barely holding on to her emotional rage.
Look,
So much that she's shaking and could unleash it at you at any second. You like that?
You like
I'm
that?
not saying it's my favorite Lizzie Kaplan, but it's still Lizzie
The
Kaplan.
danger makes it exciting.
Dude, I think you're being honey dick.
I wish. What I normally don't allow food play in the bedroom. Would.
Would.
Wait, you let wood in there,
kick
or
her out of bed for eating chips?
If it was like a beaver and the beaver brought like it's like tree plank that it was chewing on in there,
Here
you're
we
gonna kick
go.
him out? I don't think so.
Dale's trying to invite a beaver chick into his bedroom again.
I'm just saying, they make good homes.
You know what I mean? Homes. And of course, we're talking about 2023's underground film.
I don't think any of
Cobweb.
this took place underground.
Yeah, there's a whole basement scene.
Basements aren't
2
underground.
of them. Not in New Orleans. What they do is they build 3 stories and they tell you the first floor is the basement. It's all above ground. I made that up. Part of that.
Which
made
part?
New Orleans, no
You
such
tell
place.
me. No
Oh
such place.
no.
Cobweb. That's a good movie.
Okay.
There we go.
Good movie.
Done.
Next movie.
We opened with the opening from Halloween.
You didn't even do a synopsis.
No, we don't. Oh, yeah.
Why are you trying to... Daniel
Cobweb.
is on the show for... He
Daniel
has
does
one
a
thing.
synopsis.
Literally.
No, I don't.
One
I don't want to do it. I
thing.
just need one of y'all.
He does a synopsis and he
That's
doesn't
right.
read.
So still one thing. He does one
Two.
thing, and
Still
he
one
doesn't do
thing.
another one thing.
Well, believe it or not, guys, there's a lot of things I don't do.
He doesn't wipe.
I don't wipe because I've heard on the internet that that's gay. That's what I heard.
Well, if your finger pokes through the paper and you touch it, your bare butthole,
My bare butthole.
you like it.
Synopsis.
Game over, man.
Give it to me, Daniel. In 3, 2, 1. Let's jam. What's this kid's name? What's this loser kid's name?
Can I go to the store and buy some
Peter.
shit and come back? By the time I do, will you be ready to do this? Or
Is this your go to the store outfit?
yeah, sometimes.
Yeah, that's why he's wearing his
I got my hat.
because he doesn't want to be recognized.
I got
He
my
puts a hat
flannel
on. He
shirt
puts
on.
sunglasses on.
It's an old Asian man outfit.
What?
It's an old Asian
Thank you, I
man
couldn't hear you the
outfit.
first time.
You couldn't even hear me. I know.
Peter, he's like a little boy, and he's hearing some things in the walls that may or may not be there, and his parents are like, "Yo, dog, there ain't nothing there." And then it turns out there is something there, and it's bad.
Something in the walls is never good.
Well, it could have been okay.
Well,
Ryan wants to say, like, if you just treated the monster
Ryan once again.
with some respect and some dignity and maybe gave the monster a hug, maybe you wouldn't have had a monster.
Monster
yeah, but then you
killed
also
people,
wouldn't have had
Ryan.
this tunnel spider.
But think of the your own tunnel spider. I mean,
Look, you could You could hand it like a dinner plate in the kitchen and be like, run this to the bedroom.
It would just go right through the walls.
And yeah. Like, well, it's in the wall. I imagine you have slots, like it's a system.
How come
like,
she couldn't get out?
So there's some. Okay, we'll get to that. Okay. Well, I tried to watch this movie. Christina came out twice, and the first time she came out crying that her doll was dead, and she holds up the body of a doll in one hand and its severed head in the other. So I had to perform surgery and reattach the head. Second time she came out is when we got the first eyeball hole reveal, and she said that there were monsters howling outside her window, and I had not done the monster protection circle ritual, and I had to do that.
Did you put salt on the window?
Kinda.
I put a salt line in front of the closet once. This movie looked awesome. Sounded awesome.
It's pretty dark, I thought.
Was awesome. Where did I see a trailer for it? I think I seen one trailer for this fucking thing. It's set around Halloween. They released this thing in like 8 theaters, I swear to God, nationwide. It's what it seemed like, because everyone online couldn't get to the damn thing. 130 miles away from me. And they released in the middle of the summer. This movie would have killed with a theatrical release around October. Like, what are they doing? Why don't they care about this movie? It was the first produced horror film by Seth Rogen. And that's what he does. He doesn't push for it to go further. He could single-handedly afford to buy out all these theaters. I know he's a gajillionaire with his laugh money.
That's not it.
What was that? Was that Ray Romano?
Yeah.
I don't know what that was. No, I had to wait. I had to wait forever to watch this the first time because I couldn't see it in theaters. But that's why you guys didn't hear about it, because it wasn't really advertised. You pretty much just had to be in a communal place of horror to find out, like hear anyone talking about it.
Well, I auditioned to be the monster.
I think Sean at certain points.
Oh, Sean for sure. Yeah.
Had an edge on you. I have been tangled up in hair monsters in the past.
It's terrifying.
I didn't like it. I don't recommend it. I don't condone it. I'm not a crook.
It's all right.
He's okay.
It's all right.
He's okay.
So we got our little Peter out.
Peter Pumpkin Eater.
And we got he's played by Woody Norman. I don't know if that matters to you guys. I'm sure he's in something, maybe. We got Anthony Starr.
Kind of complain about his name.
You want there to be an H.
I want there to be an H.
Want there to be an H.
And that, like, either be Tony or be Anthony. Don't be Antony.
Antony.
I don't like it.
Brian, you need to like Anthony Starr, though. He only plays likable characters that the right people idolize. The right people. We got Lizzie Kaplan as Carol, Mommy, who's awesome. We got Cleopatra Coleman as Miss Divine. And we got our little bully Brian. That's Luke Busey.
Is this of the Busey clan?
It's a direct Gary Busey son.
If I got bullied,
Jake Busey?
Not Jake.
What is Gary
Busey? Jake's little
what?
brother. Mm-hmm.
Gary, you dog.
Gary, keep it in your pants.
You dog, Gary.
If I got bullied, would you guys break into somebody's house and threaten to kill him? Oh,
I'd break into your house and laugh
would I do of the strangers to someone? No.
Yeah.
Would I break into someone's house? Maybe. Would I stand outside their house getting ready to break in and then watch the door open with nobody around and then walk into the house? No.
Oh. Well.
Would I egg that house?
Yeah, I ain't dying.
Okay.
I said if I got bullied. He wasn't bullied. Never mind.
Peter, they broke his goddamn pumpkin.
No, I was saying the other kid got bullied, but he didn't.
Oh, yeah. When you got bullied back.
Right, when I got bullied back. Yeah.
No, that's not cool. Turnabout is not fair play.
You can't Uno reverse me down the stairs.
Can't. Give me a break, man. That kid is great at pushing people downstairs.
That's true. Is there a sort of like a world martial arts tournament, but you just push people downstairs?
Stairjitsu, yeah. Stairfu? Now, I hope you like little Woody Norman, because I think we got another movie of his coming up later this year.
What's it called?
Last Voyage of the Demeter.
Is he the boat?
He's the boat.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's more of a ship, really.
Yacht?
No, it's bigger than a yacht. It's like a cargo boat.
Vessel. It's a vessel.
I forgot that Dracula came over on a cargo ship. It's not classy. And he didn't take Carnival Cruise. What could you imagine if you came over on a Carnival Cruise ship? Maybe laying out. I
don't think he would like it.
At night. All you can drink, Daniel.
But it's all old people.
That's blood that's lived.
Yeah.
Especially if they take in their memories.
Vintage. If they take in their memories. What does that
Taking their memories.
mean?
What does that mean?
I need you to take 2 shots of Dayquil.
Underworld.
Let's go.
I already took
in Underworld, yeah.
When they drank the other vampire blood, they would like see all their memories. So like, what if they did that with human blood? Every human they ate, that's gonna protect some people. They wouldn't want to drink my blood. They couldn't handle that much semen in their memories, not in my blood. You don't mix them.
It's in your blood.
It shouldn't be.
Oh, Mr. DNA.
Now tell me what's happening here with little Peter.
Peter's
getting bullied.
Well, not kinda. I mean, he gets on the bus.
What do you mean kinda?
They trip him, and they're like, "Oh, wait until recess, Peter." And then Peter's at school, and all the kids are throwing airplanes and papers, and he's just sitting there because he's a womp womp.
I'm sorry,
you heard me.
You heard him. He's a womp womp.
He's just a womp womp.
Isn't that like,
he's like, oh, I'm so sad.
Is that what some people call like one of the enemies in Mario?
Probably.
Yeah, the one that goes, no, not that one. The womp womp, I feel like that's the guy on the chain, right?
That's
I think
a
it's
chow.
The spiky brick guy that like drops from the sky.
The noise I made, right? But the thing I said.
Sure. We're hip.
I refuse to agree with anything you just said. He also has a pumpkin farm going on in his backyard for some reason.
Yeah, that's so odd because I don't think they sell them.
No, but
they just grow there. If you got a house where that was just happening, you're not gonna stop it from happening.
Is pumpkin soup their favorite?
It's pretty cool.
Dinner.
I mean, they use the pumpkins for cooking and things. So Peter's he's not having his best time, and there's a creepy dog Jack in the Box that we look at for some reason, and the piano music that's the soundtrack is kind of mixed in with his piano lessons. So when he starts playing the piano, it mixes in with the soundtrack, and it's really kind of cool. And then I'm looking at his bare wall, and Kenny just disappeared into darkness. That's fine. Daniel, hold my hand, Daniel. I'm scared now. Where did Kenny go?
I can see him, but in his room,
is he gonna jump scare me?
There's a drawing of a little boy and a little girl.
Oh, that's not a little boy and a little girl. That's Ma and Daddy.
Really?
Is it the one with no mouth?
I don't know. I just know what I saw.
As long as I saw a green monster completely naked, wearing just black boots, I'm okay.
A green monster completely naked, wearing black boots. Does it sound better when I repeat it back to you, or does it still sound crazy?
It's not crazy because like I'm the biggest
your
fan.
Your memory is shot.
Yeah, you got old man memory, old man.
I do.
Because that happened in this movie.
What? What?
Tales from the Hood.
No.
What do you mean?
No.
Yes. You don't just get to say no to that.
No, I do.
I don't know what. I don't
No.
understand what you're saying no to.
You know exactly what I'm saying no to. No.
I don't.
He went in there.
No.
Green monster dick and black combat boots.
No.
What's happening right now?
So there's
He's having a meltdown.
So there's a big wall, nothing on it. There's obviously going to be all about this wall, and I'm staring at this wallpaper going, is that wallpaper crinkled? It's moving a little bit, and it's 1:45 a.m. That's the witching hour, and he's up. There's a noise behind the wall, and so he runs to...
I don't think 1:45 a.m. is the witching hour.
I think it's actually 1:43.
1:43, so it's past the witching hour? It's into spider hour?
Yeah, we've missed it, yeah.
I think anytime like between 1:30 and 3 is a good witching hour.
But yeah, because I'm asleep, they can do whatever the fuck they want.
Yeah.
And maybe the wallpaper's wrinkled because that asshole kid was bouncing a ball off of it, you know?
Oh, you think that's what did
Witching
it?
hour is the hour immediately after
yeah.
midnight, guys. So that would not be 1:34 or 5
Yeah,
or
but
whatever.
what time zone?
You're in my time zone
Doesn't
now.
matter.
Oh, shit.
What kind of
You're in my nightmare.
what kind
now,
of witching
bitch.
hour?
What do you mean?
Witching and bitching, baby.
Exactly.
What do you mean? Like
Peter.
I'll tell you when sandwich hour is. Any hour I fucking want a sandwich. Which guess what? It's 24/7.
Now, Dale,
No.
you're asleep and you hear a knocking at your wall. Do you A, acknowledge it, or B, just go back to sleep with your sandwich?
What do you mean acknowledge it? Do I say like, hey, no,
Acknowledge it
hey,
exists.
wall guy, you keep it down. I'm baiting in here. What do you want me? What do you want me to say? What do you mean acknowledge
You
it?
whatever you in any way, shape, or form acknowledge it. That could be yelling at it, getting a flamethrower, immediately burning down the house.
Well, when I have my night terrors, okay, so I shoot the blanket off of me with my little feet, and then I'm up, I'm punching, and then I'm right to the light, and then I turn it on, and it's like, oh, everything's okay.
Oh, is that why you were like using my room? Because you could use that remote to turn the light on?
No, your room was colder.
Did you have more or less night terrors in my room?
I don't think I had any.
Is there not a large panel behind the where your door like opens up to, like in that corner there?
Yeah.
Right into the wall.
Yeah.
Have you ever removed that to see how much space is behind that?
I could get in there, but that's
Yeah,
where I don't know what
a lot.
it's like the insulation
anyone-
and stuff. It's got the pink fucking cotton candy I like to eat in
Oh
there.
yeah.
Yeah, it's got some of that, but it's also got some space in there.
Yeah.
And so, if any of us right now, if there were to be a creature in the wall,
Well, you can't get out though. I nailed
neither
it
could
shut.
This one. Did you?
No.
Could have.
Speak louder. Let it hear you.
I'm just saying, maybe it couldn't get downstairs. My room.
Because I locked the door? Or what? Because
it's in the walls upstairs.
But if it can get out, why wouldn't it be able to get downstairs?
It can't get out.
Then what's the problem?
Or can it? It'd be banging on them drums all time of the night.
Well, if it's practice, if it's aspiring to be a fucking drummer like the Dave Grohl, then you gotta practice.
You gotta practice.
And I'm not gonna stand in the way or sleep in the way.
You can't just run to mommy and daddy's bed though when it's like they're knocking on the thing messing you up. You're gonna be all tired for school. And you gotta have all your energy for when you get bullied. Didn't think of that, did you?
No.
The answer is you just go back to bed. You just roll over, put the pillow over your head. Sooner or later, the fucking thing, it'll get bored.
It'll get
It'll
bored.
go away.
Or it'll get mad because you're ignoring it, and then it'll come out and eat my sandwich.
come out.
It'll eat my
Oh, no.
sandwich.
Oh no. I had half a loaf of fucking banana bread sitting over here, and you put your long spindly ass fucking arms out here and you chomped on it?
Rude.
Like, you better hope I don't find the entrance into that fucking wall.
Because I'm coming in there and I'm getting my
grass.
fucking banana bread back.
You-
Or I'm getting fucking $10 from you to buy more.
yeah, you
I'm
better
getting
give me
what's mine.
Do you have some bananas that are starting to turn, brown? Because I need to make another loaf, and I'm going to come in there, I'm going to find them bananas. I'm going to shove them up your ass sideways if they're not, ready to make a good banana bread. I don't appreciate wall creatures.
Couldn't
And
she
from
just
the
get
outside,
out?
that house looks haunted anyway.
Couldn't she just get out?
Well, you'd think with that ridiculous, head ripping off string, she could just punch through the drywall, but much like the substitute teacher just hits with the fire poker later. Sorry, Ryan, I know you wanted to talk about that at some point.
We can do it now. This is not reality.
It's not.
No, it's a movie.
It is.
Oh, I thought you were gonna. Wait, what?
More importantly, Daniel, this is fairy tale.
No, this is Cobweb.
Oh, God damn it. That's why I don't know what you're talking about. I watched the wrong thing.
I watched the wrong
This
thing.
is a fairy
Son of a
tale.
bitch.
It's fairy tale logic, okay?
What's
She
the
can't.
fucking lesson?
Don't you create monsters?
I didn't.
Mommy, daddy did.
She was born this way.
Maybe she's born with it.
That's what she said, with a face like this.
No, you meant all those teethers? Brush them? Put them on screen?
Big smooching.
Yeah, that's a problem, but
okay.
I like to think it's just because it's a fairy tale, and so she has to have Peter release her. It's part of the tale.
Yeah. But we don't have no monsters yet.
That's
right
a tale
now,
as
this
old
is just
as
a tale of child abuse, neglect,
Who's being abused?
and the mental hurdles
Who's being
that
abused?
a child will jump through to explain it.
Who's being abused?
Peter. They
Peter
ain't gonna let
is
him go
very
trick-or-treating.
impressed. Yeah.
That last
I
kid
knew
that went trick-or-treating got eaten by their daughter.
No.
So wouldn't it be safer for him to get out of the house? And yeah, according to the daughter, that's a no.
That's a no. I
What do you mean?
trust her.
What's a no? What do you? Oh, because she said they killed her.
Yeah.
That doesn't make no sense.
Uh-huh.
She ate him.
Because they seen her.
No, if you see that creature eats you. She ate him, and
no,
then
no,
yeah.
no.
Her.
100%.
Nah.
Why are you believing the daughter?
Because the parents locked the daughter
Why
in
would
a
she
wall.
lie?
They put her into a pit. They put her into a cage, and then they put her in the wall. When we all
That's
know
not the why.
kids belong under the stairs. This is bullshit.
I
This
thought
is
you
true.
were gonna say
Um,
kids belong in ball pits.
That's
Everyone loves
that's
a good
an interesting
ball pit.
choice.
I understand locking up the daughter, okay?
Well, yeah, it's a monster.
But they had the room set up to lock their son in there too.
Yeah, in case he turned.
What do you mean?
Who's not a monster.
Yeah, you never know if he's gonna turn into a little freak
You don't
like
know if
she
he's
was.
going to be a bad crop, you know? Take out bad crop, put in good crop.
Start another one. You know, you cut out the blight quick enough, you can save the rest of the crop.
Something like that. The name of this elementary school is Holdenfield. Could they not just say Haddonfield?
Well,
Holding these nuts.
that want to be too on the nose.
Okay.
We even get some Smashing Pumpkins action, just like that one movie.
Where the fuck are my car keys? They're right here in my hand.
My hand.
Can't find them anywhere.
This has been special guest Billy Corgan.
Would you like another Pop-Tart, Billy?
Yes.
Oh, Billy.
Billy, would you like some? Would you like some? Would you like some Pop-Tarts?
Yes.
So what do you want to talk about? Because this is like pulling
What
fucking teeth.
happens?
So what do you really want to talk about in this
No.
movie? Because I got questions
okay.
we can go through.
So here's the issue. I didn't take notes on this, so I was letting one of you try to walk along. But apparently, without me doing that, you're floundering.
I was gonna let you. Oh, okay. You gotta be more explicit, Daniel. All right, all
What?
right, Daniel. Jesus, take the wheel.
Huh? What do you want me to do?
I want you to
What am I supposed to do?
talk
What am I talking about?
anything.
Oh my god. Okay.
Okay, so
Peter
in the
is
Goku
this
Black saga of Dragon Ball.
What?
So one of the Kais, you know the Kais, Ryan? You know the Kais.
I don't know the Kais.
You know the Kai.
He gets jealous of Goku's power because Goku's like more powerful than anyone, right? We following along?
Okay.
Oh yeah.
So then he uses the Dragon Balls, and he wishes that he was in Goku's body. So now he's Goku, but he wears black and he's evil. He's Goku Black, and this takes place in the Future Trunks timeline. So then we get Future Trunks back in the action, which is great. Everybody loves Future Trunks.
Makes a lot
How
of
is
sense.
it possible that you're able to recall these amounts of details from something you have not recently watched, yet you can't remember shit about something you probably watched within the last 48 hours?
Yeah, I don't know how my mind works. You know,
It's a beautiful
It's
thing.
a kind of
So-
magic.
Peter, okay, so Peter's at school. We see he's a bullied kid. He gets a new substitute teacher Mrs. Devine, who starts noticing some, like, he's a bit of an odd duck. He won't go out to recess with the other kids.
He just wants
Well,
to
that's
stay.
because they're gonna
They're
bully
gonna
him
bully
out
him.
there. Why
He
would-
doesn't want to tell anyone.
Right. You never tell. So she's taking an interest in him. We get back home with Peter, and there's his mother and father, who seem like a very odd pair of people there. Like, it's kind of... The
Bunch
house
of
itself is like
weirdos.
gray. It's everything's dark in this movie.
I would say too
They-
dark. That's what I would say.
Their reactions seem subdued. Like, it's minimal. Like, it's not a lot of big emotions, not a lot of big...
Well, I mean, like
Noises.
once you've like given birth to a monster baby and then like raised that monster baby, it's
You're
like
shooketh. But we don't know that yet.
I knew that.
Well, you knew that. So Peter, he's, first night he's hearing the noises in the wall. Second night, he's got a light, I think, shining at a section of the wall that I'm guessing he heard the noise.
Yeah.
And if I recall, this is where we get that cool effect where he's sleeping and the wallpaper starts pushing out, which is always great. I like that. Not if it was happening to me, then I wouldn't like that.
I don't like wallpaper.
So, that's my thing, you son of a bitch. I hate wallpaper.
I also don't like popcorn ceilings.
Yeah.
I'll say it.
Well, look, everyone knows you're a hater. Now, second night, he calls, screams for Daddy. Daddy comes running in there again. Now, Daddy is getting real tired of this being woken up. So he's like, we'll take care of this. You're hearing something in the walls? Let's put down a little rat poison. Oh, it smells real sweet. Like cinnamon. Yes. But don't eat it. No one should eat it.
Well, he never said
he
don't
didn't
eat
say,
it.
But he just said, it's going to kill them. But he
true.
does say something
That's bad parenting.
very important, Daniel, and it's not everything is as sweet as it seems. And sometimes you have to make tough decisions to protect your family. Also, the first night, Mommy came and
bashed Monster Baby
really listened to the wall.
Rock.
Second night, Daddy came and he really listened to the wall. And when I watched this, I was thinking, they're not like doing the I'm just gonna listen. I'll put my head against it kind of thing. I'm like, no, they're actually listening. I'm like, that's interesting. Like they're
you got to give it a good performance.
Yeah, they're giving him the benefit of a doubt that there might be something that he could hear, and then later we'll find out why.
But now we know.
Yeah, now we're like,
now we know they're listening. They're actually listening to see if this
is that monster sister.
The real question is like they completely discount him and like treat him like trash every time he says it. Like, why not just be like, oh no, there's this thing that's in the walls, but you have to ignore it. It's horrible.
You should have just told him about his fucking monster sister.
Yeah. So instead, he draws like a black out room with a kid on a bed, and then help me, and Miss Divine sees it, so she comes to the house
because she's a social worker,
yeah.
Kenny.
No,
she's a police
she
officer.
Watched Tales from the Hood.
That's exactly my note, Kenny.
So, but you forgot about the green monster. With no clothes on.
I remember the things that were in the
boots.
movie, not things that were in your fan fiction.
That is what the kid drew.
I was a teacher too before I was a mother. Okay.
Oh, I thought you were talking as like Ryan, and I was like, wait, you're not.
This is Ryan.
When did you get when were you a mother?
As soon as I had a whole line of ducks follow me, Daniel, you become a mother really quick when you have to feed all those babies.
Oh, little duckies.
So cute.
Little duckies. Well, so now we got to deal with this whole awkwardness of Miss Divine being like, hey, I'm here because I think you're abusing your kid, but I can't say
look
that.
at this photograph painting.
He drew it.
He drew it. Oh,
yeah.
It's
fine.
And then, Mama's like, oh, yeah, he has crazy imagination. This kid, he's going places, Next, R.L.
Like the basement because he's in trouble.
Yeah. So he's got blood on his chin, and he's like...
Right.
Well, they never explained that. Why?
I figured it was from falling down from the kids tripping him.
He went to recess.
Or when he got on the bus and they tripped him. It's from the kids tripping him.
No.
Or it's pizza.
Ooh. Or it's just some strawberry jam.
Pizza.
Yeah. But she's over there like, why would you write help you on there? Who you need
She's
help?
Like, why are you asking strangers for help, Peter? What is this, Peter?
We don't do that.
We don't do this here, Peter.
Like, I did. It's like, it's just a drawing. I didn't ask. That's not me asking for help. It's her.
What did you say, Peter?
What did you say?
Again,
like she's dressed like what's her face in Misery, like all like high collared, like top buttoned. Very makes me uncomfortable.
I don't know why I noticed this, but there's two drawings on the wall, Daniel. You're right, a boy and a girl, but I'm pretty sure it says my dad and my mom, and the dad one did not have a mouth.
Does he lose his mouth later?
I don't know what it meant, but it's just something I noticed.
Meant.
And I'm like, okay, I got questions. Why is mom about to break down? And who was the girl who went missing? Is that his sister?
I drew the wrong conclusions from the art on the wall because I didn't see the mom and dad. I thought he had a sister.
I just
you were already there.
That
right.
I was already there.
The first time I watched this, and once Anthony Starr's character tells the story of the missing girl from Halloween, I am thinking that they took her, and that was just the last kid they took. that maybe even Peter isn't actually their child, that they've just periodically kidnapped a child.
And that's why he can't go trick-or-treating?
Well, they allow him to go
But
to
he can
school
still go
and
to
whatnot,
school.
but they don't go trick-or-treating just because they're one of those weird fucking families.
That's what I was wondering.
Or because that's the night they take, I don't know, kids. So we're going to send out our kid to get tooked. We do the tooking.
So what's your answer when someone asks if you're real?
I mean, what does that even mean, man?
Really none of your fucking business.
Like in the grand cosmos, like, does it even matter?
We're all just specks of dust, man.
But if you punch me, I bleed. If you step on my pumpkin, I'm gonna get real mad.
Oh, hella mad. You break my Hello Hector the painted pumpkin? Oh.
I don't care if your dad is an icon.
What?
I'm gonna smash.
Did you do emojis or something?
Your legs. No, he's Gary Busey. He's all
emoji.
He is all emoji.
Meoji.
So,
Emoji.
so Brian, Peter gets some positive attention from Substitute Divine for his pumpkin. And he doesn't like that because he's hella jealous. So he waits and gets Peter outside and pushes him. Peter falls, drops his beautiful, sad pumpkin, and just curb stomps it. And I'm thinking, wow, does this school not have like a cameras or a no bullying policy, or just gonna let that blonde kid stomp the pumpkin like that? Oh, okay, but nope.
I would like if the school had a bullying policy.
At least it was more isolated when he came back.
I mean, true.
He only hurt the one kid that bullied him.
Yeah.
Didn't.
But I guess
shoot up the entire classroom.
Brian got busted, so his mom made him do a new pumpkin. Had to bring Peter a new pumpkin with a lame face. But you know what? It's not good enough, because the spider, she whispers. She whispers in your little mind. She weaves her little web of deception, and she tells you, Peter, you got to stand up to him, Peter.
Yeah.
You got to push back, Peter.
Okay.
And Peter took that really literally.
This is where I say, welcome, horrible people, to the Hororroble Opinions Life Coach in the Wall program. For just 10 monthly payments of $19.99.99.
Wait,
you too.
Who does like 10 monthly payments?
We do. We're horrible. You could have your very own creepy Tony Robbins wannabe Spider Girl in your wall, giving you the motivation you need to stand up for yourself. Now, we cannot be held responsible for how you decide to stand up for yourself. Just know that they will be there every night to support you.
Make your bed.
No.
Wash your hair.
No.
Hey, I get paid no matter what. I'm just here to tell you the things that make your life better. You do it or not, I still get paid. Clean your room.
Paid. $19.99.
No.
Eat banana bread.
Everyone checked. Make sure that check cleared. Oh, it cleared. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Nah, just keep doing you.
This was the last month. It's over. Okay, I'm gonna kill him.
You're gonna kill me?
Yeah.
I was wondering.
You're dead.
Because we haven't seen anything yet. I had 3 options. 1, Peter is schizophrenic, but that usually starts having hallucinations in your 20s. Okay. 2.
Well, we don't know how old he is, to be fair.
This is true. It could be the orphan situation.
I mean, look how his parents treat him.
And then I'm like,
he's aged.
Okay, is there a ghost situation? Like there's a ghost somewhere in the house? Or 3, is there an actual fucking person living in the walls?
Okay, let's talk about this house and how it's got a real ass on it.
So,
yeah, they did not maximize their real estate.
If you look at the house from the outside, this house looks, the inside is much larger than the outside. But
that's what I said.
It's only that, but Daniel, here's the key. It only looks like that in the scenes where it's from Peter's perspective.
From his perspective, yeah.
When you get to the scene with the teacher and the parents in the kitchen, it's a lot more confined. And so everything looks big to a child.
But this little skitterer, they wouldn't have walls that you could skitter around in.
I'm going to tell you why they would, Dale.
Okay.
You give it a large barrier between the outer walls and the inner walls, and that's a natural insulation. So we didn't always have that tasty pink cotton candy in the walls. So
she already ate all the cotton candy.
Yeah, she had
time. She learned to claw. She learned to scrape. She learned to love cotton candy.
What do you think she ate for all those years?
Rats.
No, those were only
Rats
people
and cotton
she
candy.
had to talk to. Now, Peter pushes Bully down the stairs, busts up his leg real good, and I'm like, yeah, fuck yeah. Hell yeah, Peter.
Now, he said he didn't mean for him to fall down the stairs. I wonder if that part is true.
He's a liar.
He just didn't think about it. He's like, here he is. I caught up to him. Push. Oh, fuck.
He gets expelled.
But
Probably good call.
Yeah, but let's be real here. The other kid's been kicking his ass every day. He should be expelled
It's
too.
been
Okay,
like-
well, how many times has the other kid broken his leg?
It was getting there.
It was going to escalate. Like, I agree.
We never see that kid touch him.
Yes, you
He put
do.
the pizza
He
on
pushed
his
him
face.
down and with the pumpkin.
Yeah,
That
and then
could have been
murder
anybody.
stomped the American
There's
History
only
X's
one person that
pumpkin.
looks like a Busey.
My sweet baby boy, my sweet baby Busey
All
would
his
never.
kids.
Hey,
He's provoked.
I'm going to tell you something,
Because he
Daniel.
can smell a freak.
In this house, we do not solve our problems with violence, okay? That's why we have the basement dungeon.
Yeah, that's not violent. That's
You're grounded, so you're going underground.
grounded.
Oh my
That's
god,
what
I
it
would
means,
love
kid.
that. Put me under the ground. Put
doesn't
me
look-
in the hole. Put
There's like
me
a
in the
chain
river.
sitting next to him and shit. And like the first one, like, did they chain him up too? But no,
No.
they didn't. He's just
I was
down
going to
there
wonder if,
chilling.
because I see the chain, and I'm like, okay, this is something they've done before. This isn't just something that's been here.
Right, but is it something they've done before?
To him.
To
That's what
him?
I'm trying to figure. But they didn't chain him up. And I'm like, that's interesting. Okay, this just, I'm like,
The only thing to this point that makes me like think this isn't just some weird child trauma thing for sure is just I seen the poster for the movie that has like a creepy thing lingering.
I forgot
which,
that I saw the poster, so I was still wondering. Okay, obviously these people are screwed up. Okay, now are they?
Yeah.
But is there something
Well-
supernatural on top of that?
right. I mean, they are screwed up because even like their fridge is hiding in their basement door. You could go down there.
I think that's
real
just a
estate,
good
baby.
use of
You could-
space.
I don't know. I don't like moving fridges.
Yeah, every time you move that fridge, the stuff inside's gonna like get out of position. I don't like that.
Right. Now let's see. The teacher is getting talked to by the principal. Peter's in the basement. I think he finds the hatch.
Yeah, but the principal
That we
talking
see later.
to Miss Divine scene, did that seem like it came a little bit too late? Like a lot of time
You
has
mean
passed, and he's talking to her about going to do the house visit. In my head, I'm like, this.
Has a lot of time. I feel like that was like the day before.
So
I feel like that already happened.
I think it was day before. Yeah, I can't. It just seemed like it should have happened a lot earlier in this timeline, but whatever.
Well, she probably should have talked to him before
Yeah.
going to the house. But he tells her, like, oh, those people are probably weird because that kid went missing on their street, if I recall. So now she's like, she's got a loose thread that she's trying to unravel. We got Peter checking out the basement, and I think we get back to the house again, and Mother Carol is just, if I recall, like staring at the laundry.
Yeah.
Watching it spin, baby.
Which-
just the spinness of madness.
I think she's really just sitting there like waiting before she can let Peter out. Like she's like, I want to let Peter out. She doesn't really want
How many
him
cycles
down there.
does she have to do before she can let Peter out?
Oh, 7.
Is it 7?
7 cycles
Okay.
of laundry and 1 menstrual cycle.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's rough.
Peter
Hers are famously long.
moves some sacks in the basement, and he finds a grate. And at this point, I'm like, this place is a haunted house.
And would you
it's great.
believe that under that grate was Hesh?
Hesh was down there.
And he was like, I've been
that
turned into a
weird-looking
teddy
doll
bear
with
with
the
a bad smile. But I mean, there's grates there's a pit in the floor. There are hollow walls. There are secret doors behind bridges. I bet there's grates under bags.
Behind bridges?
Yeah,
Secret doors behind bridges, you say?
this is the bridge to Terabithia, isn't it?
He's getting bigger and bigger. Look at him. Look at the size of this lad.
What did you just?
Why are you showing us these?
These look. I don't want to be sad in case your kids made those, but those look fucked up.
Why are you showing us this?
Because
showing
the
us-
teeth on that doll, man. I could put these in a pit and I could have my own.
What's stopping
Okay.
you?
I gotta dig a pit. It's a lot of work.
No, you have the kid do it.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
They're not good at that kind of thing, you know? They're not really good diggers.
Let's see, what else?
I would say they're the best diggers.
Kids? If they're motivated.
Yeah.
If I put a creepy doll like that down there.
They might.
You fucking put a kid in front of Minecraft, what are they going to do? Dig a hole.
Dig a hole.
Daniel.
Straight down to the bedrock.
What's that sweet lore that the substitute teacher researches? She finds an article.
About the missing girl.
Right, about the missing girl, yeah.
Okay.
But this is what, she didn't learn anything good here. What do you mean? She was already told this.
It specifically says was taken by creature goblin in these people's house.
It didn't say
100%.
that.
Yeah,
I'll
said
read
that.
it to you. Horror.
Read it.
Holdenfield child goes missing on Halloween. Authorities are asking the public for help finding 11-year-old Rebecca Holbrook of Holdenfield Township. An Amber Alert was issued at 12:15 witching hour, Daniel, Saturday, when the girl went missing while the trick-or-treating with her friends on Halloween. Now, the most important thing, Daniel, the most important thing. She was reportedly wearing a Princess Leia costume.
Is that important?
It's a good costume.
That's not lore.
That was a lore dump right there.
That's not lore.
Oh,
we were
yeah.
already told this.
You knew she
Big time
was.
lore
You knew
dump.
she was dressed up as Princess Leia. She has been
That's
kidnapped.
not important.
She has been rescued by the Rebel Alliance. She has not gone missing.
I don't
Okay,
think she was rescued.
100%.
She was eaten by the monster, Ryan.
No.
No.
She's in Jabba's palace.
He's not a monster.
He's a slug man.
Now,
Well-
how many times have you gotten a paperback from your teacher and they've written their phone number on it?
Ooh, more than I could count.
Oh my god. That's a lot. Every day of the week.
Every day. You ever called it? Ever called?
Oh,
Oh,
and
yeah.
also every day.
Ever called the number on a bathroom stall?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Well, yeah, but then it's busy because it's my number. But I wanted to have a good time.
I never call it because I'm not looking for something serious, you know?
That's fair.
You can call me. Well, Miss Divine
Now, if there was
decides-
one that said, call me for a joke, I would call that. And then I'd be like, where's my joke?
And like, unzip your pants.
Okay, I did it. Now what?
Now, they were already unzipped. Got you.
And now put your thumb through the zipper hole. It's gonna look like your peenar.
Yeah, but maybe bigger.
Probably a little bit bigger, but
Yeah. But Miss
gotta
Divine just goes back to the
Click.
house again. Like, hey man, nice shot. You're
hey, man,
where's your
nice
son?
shot.
You know, I wanted to see him again. I brought back his last paper. It's got my phone number on it. That's his grade. That's not my phone number. That's his grade.
Yeah, we're all into like lots of bigger numbers mean bigger engagement.
Yeah, bigger thing.
Hey, I love big numbers. You love big numbers,
Oh,
dude?
yeah. Well,
You see how the
Mommy's like,
simple
oh,
boy
like,
across the street just lit up when I mentioned big numbers? That works every time.
big numbers.
Works every
Magnus.
time.
Hey, y'all getting big numbers?
We get big numbers.
Y'all getting numbers that go up?
We're getting.
Keep going up.
You touch that cookie, more numbers go up.
You get more cookie?
You buy something that you don't even
More.
have to touch the cookie, numbers go up.
Oh my God, you gotta get the good numbers.
Gotta get the good numbers and the good cookies.
Would you like some
gotta
coffee
get
with this cookie? Would you like some coffee?
Daddy, would you like some coffee?
No.
Now-
Because goddamn, this is intense.
Yeah, because Miss Divine's there. Anthony Starr's dad shows up. Well, I mean, he's the dad, so he's playing
Wait,
not his dad.
granddaddy is
His
here?
dad showed up?
Oh damn! He's
Yeah,
the hammer,
he's
Daniel.
there.
His ashes are in the hammer.
Yeah, and so, yeah, he's intimidated, walking around with his hammer, and he's like,
What's intimidating about that?
"Oh, him with a hammer? God, that's handsome as fuck. Guy who can do things, you know? Real handyman."
Yeah, but you never see him do anything with the hammer.
He sets it
That's-
down.
And that is the thing. We never see these parents do anything like overtly violent, except for like take the kid by the arm and put him downstairs. That's it. But otherwise, I mean, they don't hit him. They don't beat him. They don't really threaten him with violence.
It just feels oppressive.
It's just the whole thing. You're just waiting for one of their heads to explode.
I mean, that awkward sponge bath. I don't know while Daddy watches.
That
like, that's-
awkward sponge bath, yeah.
Oh, that
Yeah,
hasn't happened yet because
weird.
he's still in the basement.
So he's kicking on the door, trying to get Miss Divine's attention, but the washing machine does a lot of rattling. Daddy's standing around there with the hammer, all intimidating. Miss Divine's kind of insinuating that, hey, you guys, what's wrong with your boy? He's also He's got a cut down his arm, which we never are officially told what happens there, but
I think it's from Sister.
Yeah, well, he had the hammer. I think he was shoring up the wall situation.
Ooh, okay.
Because, well, clearly they know Peter is actually hearing that little, bitch ass. So, well, Mama starts crying at the insinuation that she would ever abuse one of her children.
Or that she would ever let Peter be taken away, like one of her children be taken away from her, like someone else could raise her kid better than she can or would know better how to help them. Like she's his mother. It's all about her. And I'm like, oh.
It's all about.
So in retrospect, you then you go back and apply and go, okay, so this is the reason why she didn't do anything with her daughter. She just decided it was better to lock her in the wall because she's fucking crazy.
I mean, what would you do with that thing?
Toothpaste commercials. How many times do I have to say this?
Merchandise. That is
you
the
raise
Gerber baby.
This creature as a ninja assassin, and you send it out there to fight terrorists.
Yeah. No, it's not the Gerber baby. It's the Gobble baby.
The sister would have gotten Osama bin Laden day of.
First day in the cave.
Because she skitters.
Think about it.
Skitters.
And that's weird.
So, look, if you lock me in a basement for like a day, but then you bring me down like cupcakes and shit, like, we're cool.
Yeah.
We're cool.
Well, I mean, they're made of pumpkin, so.
I also love pumpkin.
I don't think Peter really meant that apology when he apologized.
He probably took one of the ones with the sad face.
There's 2 ones with sad faces, and there are 2 candles. I'll let you discuss.
The candles weren't on the sad face ones.
They were not. Had he been down there for 2 days?
Maybe. Were the 2 ones with the sad faces for Sister?
Yeah.
Damn.
Surely they are feeding her. They can't have that many fucking rats.
Not no more. She done eated them all because she a little freak.
Yeah, I don't think they have any rats.
Well, she put a glory hole in her brother's bedroom.
That's what I'm talking about. She's a
hole
freak.
In the wall where the boys can see them all. It's France.
Oh, there's a place I know.
Wait, there's a place you know.
Daniel doesn't understand. Daniel, back in the day, people used to travel to other countries. Moving on.
Yeah, they did. They moved on. So, if there's a hole that you find in your wall like this, do you put your eye right up to it?
Right up to it.
You obviously
right up next
don't put
to
your
it.
dick in it.
No, not until I...
dick first.
Which one would you rather have? Which one would you rather lose first?
Do you put
honestly, if this dick goes away, I feel like 90% of my problems are gone.
I heard that, brother. Heard that. Do you put your favorite
this
toy?
This damn thing keeps
eye.
getting me in trouble.
It's an eye. One eye goes in, one eye comes out. One eye.
I don't.
So there's a scene in that glory hole movie I was telling you guys about.
Shove his head in it,
and you guys are gonna love it.
I'm not watching that.
You're gonna watch it because I'm gonna put it on the list, and it will be glorious. So look, just don't interrupt. I walk over there. They're like, "Hey man, there's a hole in your wall down here underneath the paper." I'm like, that's great. Hey, where are you going, Peter? Whips out the glue, starts gluing that paper back to the wall. Like, go to fucking bed. Done. I'm done. Instead, you're over here. You put a hole in the wall, but you're telling me mom and dad's evil. I see your eye, your big old eye over there. You're saying like you're my sister? First off, I'm cute. Are you?
I think she could. If she gets a haircut,
I could fix her.
Take those glasses off her.
Take that ponytail. Let her shake it out. She's all that. Sorry, the sister from Cobweb. Oh my god, you're so beautiful. Chomp.
No, we give her the book. Dinosaurs do not eat their classmates. She'll be fine.
She'll be fine. Absolutely fine. So Peter is
No. Stop right there. We're not gonna let him just say we give her the book. Dinosaurs do not eat their classmates, and then just move on like he didn't just say something crazy.
No, it's not. I'm sure there's a
dinosaurs ate each other all the time, guy.
But not their classmates.
They're not supposed to when they're in class with human children. No matter how
dinosaurs wouldn't be in class with human children.
Well, sometimes
we
they
don't
do.
segregate.
Okay, and sometimes they think they're delicious, and so they eat the whole class. But the teacher's like, "Nah, you spit them out. You spit them out right now," and they do, and then no one wants to play with you because you just tried to eat them. So you have to work on that relationship that your classmates are not for eating.
Maybe I'm from a simpler time.
Agreed.
Where we kept our dinosaurs and our children separate, but equal.
But do you guys remember? Okay, do you guys remember a time when you like woke up in the middle of the night and like your rug was spinning in a circle?
Oh,
and
I don't have a
your
rug.
dad
Dude.
was standing in the corner of the dark room, like
Peter
creepy
is
grinning, and
so
then your
drunk.
your mom is out in the hallway and she's about to run at you all creepy and stuff.
I had wondered if they had drugged one of those cupcakes. Or one of those the pumpkin muffins, if they had put something in it and I don't know why, but just to mess with them.
I don't know, but that might be one of the most terrifying things I've ever seen was that whole night terror scene of his with his parents.
I thought it was fine.
Terrifying. The thing is, though, they set themselves up for this. Locking him in the basement has really pushed Peter towards the direction of listening to the thing in the wall saying, "Nah, your parents are evil." I'm like, oh shit, yeah, they locked me in a basement. Yeah, they gave me a pit. And then,
he saw the pit. It was right there.
Yeah, and they gave me a cage, and they just put me in the wall, which seems like the reverse order I would probably do those things in.
Yeah, they started out pretty hardcore.
They're like, no, you can have the whole wall now.
But I still don't understand why come she no leave wall. She
not
could climb out of a pit.
It's
She could
magically
climb out
sealed.
of a pit, but not.
It's magically
what?
sealed.
Love.
With what?
With the blood of Peter.
Oh.
And
Plus,
so
she's
that's
got
why
posters
only
up everywhere.
Peter can break the seal.
Got her NSYNC posters up.
Yeah, so what's she gonna do? Hurt one of her posters?
Can't do that.
Oh, you know, actually, the most unrealistic thing in this movie. You know what it is? Do you know what I'm gonna say? Can you guess what I'm gonna say?
Nope.
That they don't appear to have jobs.
House telephone.
Oh, well, you don't know when this takes place. Because it never.
No, I can look at the car that the teacher was driving.
No.
House telephone.
How's the car going to tell you that it's taking place around Halloween?
I thought you were saying like when you're trying to trick me when you were going for a year thing.
Daniel.
Now you're like, oh, Halloween, but they say week before Halloween.
Daniel.
You're stumbling. One more thing.
One more thing. Ryan's evil. Okay, he wants to.
Ryan's evil?
Yeah, he wants to eliminate the world of Chica rice supplies.
What do you want me to do?
Give him the hardest purple nurple in the history of purple nurples.
He doesn't have nipples.
Give him the old dick twist.
I'll give him the old dick twist.
Twist his dick.
I'm sorry. Who was behind the wall? Was it a wrestler?
No, Big Chungus is behind the
Big
wall.
Chungus.
If you only you'd watch that video, Ryan.
Big Chungus. He was like, "Oh, here's what you need to do, brother. You need to get him into a
Despite only
headlock."
being on screen for 3 seconds, Big Chungus is now more famous
He's an icon.
than Bugs Bunny, even though Big Chungus is Bugs Bunny.
It's just big bugs. So look, Peter is being told like, "Hey man, in the garden there's a girl."
And I'm like, all right, okay, here we go. If there is something in that fucking garden, then he's a deep shit. Because it's not in his head.
Secret window.
Exactly. He goes down, starts digging, and I'm looking at the skull, and I'm still giving the parents a benefit of a doubt. I'm like, did they bury a Halloween decoration? But
They buried a raccoon.
then I'm like, no, that's what's making all these pumpkins grow, right?
I just don't understand why they have so many pumpkins just in their backyard. They really like eating fucking pumpkins?
The
just grow,
the
dude.
director
Natural.
read the script, and it just said, like, a garden, and he's like, nope.
Pumpkin
A
patch.
sea of pumpkins.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. So he's out there digging it. Mom comes out almost catching him, and he's like, "Oh, hey, I know that we can't go trick-or-treating, but you think maybe we can carve some pumpkins? You know, that'd be cool, right?" And she's like, "Oh, hell yeah." So then he's in there talking through the wall, like, "I don't want to end up like that dead girl. Let me talk to you. You know, we'll get you out of here, man. We're gonna go places, man. We're gonna go to Vegas, get married. I know you're my sister, but it doesn't count because I've never seen you before. So it's fine. We're gonna get hitched. We're gonna be great." And then Mom's down there angrily, like, fucking carving those pumpkins, like, going to town.
You say angrily. I say efficiently.
Passionately. Now, while she's doing that, Peter goes to their room to get on that landline and call the number that was written on the homework to talk to Thick Teacher.
So unrealistic. Wouldn't be a landline.
Well, these are old-timey people. They can't afford a cell phone. So Peter's
also,
like
the way she reacts when the doorbell rings, exact same way I react.
Oh my god,
with joy, excitement, anticipation?
No.
Oh.
Fuck this shit.
Fuck this shit.
Why do I even have a doorbell? More like door hell.
Yeah.
Huh? Well, Peter got caught on the phone.
Well,
was he ordering like pizza?
Hookers.
With pizza?
Yes. That's how you get them. Well, Mommy's standing over there.
Mommy is standing over there. It would have been better if you just said, "Oh, never mind. I don't want the pizza. Bye." Hangs up. Now, teacher blows his cover by calling back.
Yeah, she's pissed. She's like, "Oh, look, he missed you." So I said, "Why not call her?" I was like, "I miss Thick Teacher too," but he's real shy.
Excuse me?
Huh?
What did you just say?
He misses Thick Teacher.
Okay, just checking.
Yeah. Sorry, I seem to recall her rocking those jeans in the phone call scene.
She's wearing them, like, way up. Like, she's wearing them all the way as far as that one guy. You know the guy. Ben.
Man. How dare she wear clothes that exist? Weird.
What?
I'm sorry.
I don't know. It's that whole every time an attractive lady tries to be a teacher and they wear clothes that are made for them, they're like, how dare they dress like that? But nothing is.
Think she had
literally
pockets?
Nothing is showing. Oh, it had pockets, and that's what you want. So Peter's in trouble now.
That's because Mommy finds the hole.
Well, yeah, Mommy finds the hole, but also I think the phone call scene was the first time I noticed the big thing of keys hanging off of her hip.
No, she's been working that thing all movie.
And she's also she's also seen him use it on the clock in the room down the hall, so we know there's something there.
There's something, but I didn't realize they're like just attached to her hip. Like I just assumed
like
they pulled them out from somewhere. Yeah, or like a school janitor.
Sure. And I'm going to tell you, when she's on the floor, putting her face up to that hole, I am screaming at Peter, "Do it, Peter! Kill her! Kill her now, Peter!"
Kill her with what?
I don't know. Elbow justice, Peter.
Let sister reach her hand through the hole.
Put her into a chokehold, brother. Cut off her air.
He should have climbed on top of her back and then said, "Yeah." And then she would have naturally bucked up and freaked out because he's not supposed to be on her back, and then she'd be scrambling to get him off of her, and then she goes over and down the stairs. That's what would have happened.
Yeah.
What did she tell you? What did she tell you?
Your father's gonna be so mad when he gets
home.
And she's like,
he's gonna be so mad.
Whatever happens now is your fault.
Where is Dad? He doesn't have it. Does he have a job? I don't know.
He's got a job.
I mean, I wouldn't want to be in the same house with that.
Now, oh my god, so I think I don't even think we see him get home. I think it just cuts to like a night scene, and Peter hears some talk or something like that, and I seem to recall like this great shot of him on the stairs with their shadows being lit.
So he's on the
shadows.
Oh, it's an oversized stairwell, and there's two shadows that are flanking him on either side, so it's him. And so you're literally seeing his perspective of adults as just being these massive dark figures that loom over him, talking in secret. And at this point, he knows they're conspiring and probably going to kill him. He's just waiting for it to happen.
Oh, yeah. Take out bad kid, put in good kid.
That's what I'm saying. It's kind of... So earlier, the teacher was reading the Raven poem. So this is kind of like their shadows being cast upon him, like the Raven shadow being cast on the floor. It's a whole thing.
Why did Daniel just take his shirt off?
Is it sexy time?
I'm hot. No, I'm getting real hot.
Why don't you turn the air on?
The air's always on.
You're getting very defensive.
It's very hot. I have to roll my pants up too. Jesus.
Why you take those off? Winter wear.
I'm not taking my pants off and having my fucking sweaty ass on this chair.
That wouldn't be a problem if you wore.
Oh my god, it's gonna be so hot today.
A little hot in the rhino. So Peter was spying on him. I think he gets caught. Daddy's like, "Hey, I know you're fucking awake, but don't worry, you're gonna help me in the garden tomorrow." And we're immediately thinking, "Oh god, he's digging a grave." Nope.
I didn't think that.
Gotta bury the blighted pumpkins, I guess. Which, wouldn't that just grow more blighted pumpkins?
That made no sense to me.
I think you want to set them on fire, don't you?
Yeah, fire purges everything. And so Kenny, when he starts talking about the blight, I'm hoping we got to bury these pumpkins and hope the next ones are better. I'm like, oh shit, they put sister away because she was something rotten with her, and mom referred to him as her little pumpkin before. So he's crop number 2. How many have they done?
And are they even theirs? I mean, I still think maybe they're being like kidnapped. To be fair though, he kind of has a similar-esque face to like Lizzie Kaplan. I could see him being her son. The eyes, they're there. But also the creature sister, her facial features seem like extremely exaggerated versions of Peter's as well. Like you can kind of see some resemblance there. At least I can. I think. Maybe I'm just putting it on there. I don't know.
I would have liked more like lingering shots on her.
Oh, you like the sister? You always have. I would
want
like
to
more
see the monster.
lingering
Come
shots.
I wanted to see this monster.
I liked the jack-o'-lantern that had the thread through its mouth. I thought that was cool. I might do that. Where they made it like they sewed the mouth shut.
No, you don't know. Yeah.
So what? So we get that. So now Peter's really thinking like, man, they're just gonna off me, get a new
Probably.
one, start all over.
So there's only one thing to do.
It's
I got killed.
Explain this to me. Now, she claims that she turned the porch light off. However, the establishing shot for Halloween night, there is clearly a lit jack-o'-lantern on her porch, which is the universal invitation for trick-or-treating, so she cannot be so pissed that people have rung her doorbell.
You don't know she put it there.
You still have to have the porch light on.
No, you gotta blow out the candle. I think
the jack-o'-lantern... no, because you blow out the candle before Halloween's over, Sam's gonna get your ass.
I don't have any lights on because I don't want anyone to ever know I'm here. This is an empty house.
I think the jack-o'-lantern says, hey, we were a part of this, but you missed out. We're out of candy. I got plenty of cinnamon-smelling ass pumpkin soup.
That soup looked gross to begin with.
Gabagool.
I've never seen pumpkin soup look like that before.
I don't think that's pumpkin soup.
What do you think it is?
It's arson or rat poison soup.
Well, I mean, yes, but...
You do something different with the soup tonight, honey? Well,
because it looks like shit.
No, it's okay. It's good. It's great. It just tastes like poison. Peter, is there anything you want to tell us, son? Puff, puff, puff.
Peter.
Now, could he not do the old 2 fingers down the throat and then be okay?
Well, the thing is, when they started puking, they died.
Yeah, that's because it's already in their bloodstream.
This scene didn't take that long.
I don't know. Anthony Starr's character sitting there for a while like, this is kind of odd. Reminds me of poison. 2 days later. That seems like poison. One month later. I think that was poison. Peter, was that poison?
No.
Oh, okay. Peter says, and then Peter gets to eat the pie because he was the last one to puke.
Those are the rules.
That's an old-timey Family Guy reference, Ryan.
Lucky.
Yeah. Welcome.
To Daniel's point, okay. This is why they should have had a cell phone, because Daddy is all like, what did you do, Peter? And he's like, you hurt my sister. And he's like, oh, shit. Call 911. But he can't, because Mommy goes, and the cord's been cut.
Well, then does he hear the banging of the shed door? That was like the final,
I mean, I knew what happened immediately once he said, did you do something different to this? I'm like, okay, yeah, Peter has poisoned you with the rat poison from the beginning. Earlier we saw Mom's hands were shaking, and I'm like, I thought that was like just controlled rage, but I'm like, oh, no, she's poisoned too. Yeah, and Peter, Dad said, Peter, don't play with your food, Peter. Don't play with your food. He's not eating his food. I'm like,
looking around at the bowls, and his hasn't been touched. Yeah, it was scrotum's rat poison.
100%. And I'm like, Peter, you don't know this, but you just screwed yourself because the boy you pushed down and his cousin and his group of thug friends, man, they're going to come in this house and your parents are going to be dead. And what are you going to do then, Peter?
He actually, in the end, if you think about it, he played it perfectly. Because
oh, yeah.
You could be like, okay, kill the parents and then just try to leave. But then those bullies probably would have got his ass. Because he had to get away from those parents. 100%. That was going to be a problem anyway. So, opening the room to the sister was a choice. Maybe it wasn't a good. And I guess that depends on our interpretation of how the movie ends, how that works out for him. But had she not been out, the bullies would have got him. So I don't know. I think it worked out. Everything's turning up for Peter.
Everything's fine now. Mommy, once she sees husband go down, she hasn't started throwing up yet. She goes and grabs the biggest knife she has.
Yes.
And then they have a little chase. Now, I'm like, my first reaction was, okay, she's gonna stab him. I'm not so sure. I think maybe she was going to go kill the sister.
Yeah, because she grabs his leg. If she wanted to stab him, she could have stabbed him.
Yeah, right? I mean, but we could also say that she was
like, away.
Maybe off balance because of the poison, so she can't quite do everything she wants to do, but I don't think she was going after him.
I think she was going to kill him because she's thinking now he's as bad as the sister.
Like, he did turn out to be a monster as well.
He has the blight.
I mean, did she give a home birth or something? How did the doctors not be like, what the fuck is this thing? And, like, not go around telling everyone, like, hey, you guys see this fucking, look at this fucking kid.
They got pictures
of
it
born
on their
with
phone.
A full head of teeth.
Like it goes like all the way around.
So now Peter has kicked his mother down the stairs because he's great at stair kills, and the knife goes right into her. Killed his parents. He is a monster.
That's true. He's 2 for 2 for stairs.
He's going to take them keys. He's going to go let out sweet baby sister, and then immediately... Oh, wait, yeah. Mommy's still not quite dead. Peter, don't let her out.
Don't let her out, Peter. And I went, shit, new theory. His sister is fucking crazy, and she killed the trick-or-treater, and the family covered up and threw her in the wall. Now Peter's going to fuck all this shit out by letting out the monster. And I'm like, awesome.
I was thinking that the whole
the parents are...
I didn't think the parents were good.
Because they just...
But
they weren't
I thought
good,
the parents were good.
No.
But they were doing horrible things for a good reason, I guess.
What did they do that was horrible?
They put their kid in the dumpster dungeon. They put their kid
basement.
in the basement, Daddy.
You can't send him to his room. That's where his video games are.
They kept him away from the thickness.
And is that not a crime? Yes, it is.
That is a crime. He had homework to do. And now he's all pissed. He's going to break that fucking sick-ass clock. I feel like anything against a wall in that house has a door behind it.
Yeah?
I mean, so far 2 out of 2.
2 for 2. So...
You're right.
Check your corners.
Cut the pie.
We're in the
pie. I've got a mini fridge next to me.
5.
Is there a door? Is there a door behind it?
No one cares enough to come in to mess with you, Daniel.
You are the creature, Dale. Either you know a creature or you are the creature.
Yeah, you are the thing.
And
I
don't know any
house.
Creatures.
Yeah, I know a creature.
Everyone on the block is like, I know a creature.
I didn't tell you how confused I was yesterday when I was going to work, and all of these chairs are not where they were, and I'm hearing breathing because I forgot that you were coming over. Like, what is going on?
Why was the inside garage door locked?
I didn't do that.
Yeah, so I had to use the front door key to get in.
Maybe I did.
Oh, jeez.
I don't remember doing that.
So Peter opens the door, and immediately, door doesn't even open. Like, he turns the key.
He just puts the key in, and she's like,
well,
the voice changes. Now more mature.
It's so
raspy,
mature.
Sexy.
Yeah.
You should have told me.
I'm into it. You know?
I'm into all of this because there has not been a jump scare this entire time. And so that door
there has.
The mom running at him. And
then the light turned off, and then she popped over on him.
Okay, I won't cut that as
You won't cut it?
Because it wasn't a jump scare. You know the difference? So it was all done in frame in one shot instead of cutting to something coming at your face. There was none of that shit. So I'll give it a break on that one. But the door slowly opens, and we're just looking, and then all of a sudden 2 little eyes come into focus and a big wide grin, and it looks like the teddy bear from downstairs, and Ryan's going, hey, let the fun begin.
So good.
I'm like, eat him! You eat him!
This whole segment, this whole chunk of the movie is so fucking good. Okay? They give us just enough of the sister here and there to be like, what the fuck is going on with that thing? Like, they get the dumbass kid showing up, walking in with the door.
Speaking of
like
Family Guy, Brian and the whole gang show up, and he's all like, "Hello, my legs broken."
You know, they got the mask from You're Next. Or
Hey, Peter.
Hey, Peter.
oh yeah,
Get your wife in here, Ryan. Never do it.
you think that was supposed to be a You're Next kind of thing with the animal masks?
I was going.
Those masks were dope as hell.
I was actually going with the other. No, is it the others? No, the strangers.
Strangers.
The strangers didn't use animal masks though.
Which ones
they did this time?
Which ones did they use?
Your Next used animal masks. Strangers was just weird little masks, weren't they? But I don't think they were animal masks.
Oh,
These animal masks though are so good.
then let's go with Wicker Man.
Or we can go with the one where they used animal masks and did
Wicker
a home
Man.
invasion. You're Next.
Christopher Lee.
Now this house has a lot of random storage spaces. Don't we find Mommy like
she's in Harry Potter's
she's
bedroom.
where she should have been keeping the kids, under the stairs.
Yeah, so why did Sister take the time to put I need these other kids to come in here, move around.
Sister's got a lot of
She's having fun.
Arachnid rage. Okay,
Look,
so
we've all been there.
she wants to
Where'd Daddy
stretch
end
her
up?
legs.
I don't even remember.
Daddy already died. Daddy was in the kitchen. I don't know if we ever saw Daddy
Yeah, but
again.
where'd they move him? Yeah.
Probably ate him.
No, you gotta eat. So Peter had his little chase scene with the sister, went and hid back in his bedroom. The bully's family, the O'Doyles,
O'Doyle rules.
O'Doyle rules.
I think we can agree on that.
And they're like, "Hey, look, we're just gonna start beating up your piano and shit." And then Crutch's boy slips on some blood. Peter's hiding under his bed still.
Now, I mean, it's like you think Peter's in there, but you know Peter has parents, right?
Yeah, but like, are you there alone? Like, no,
So
parents are not trick or treating.
What really? Okay, this is a good way to get shot, is what I'm thinking. But
oh yeah,
they
goes after Peter. He's under the bed, and Gary Busey's son's laying out in some blood, and we're just all banging around. And then, oh god, which one gets taken first? It's the one about
Piano.
to get Peter.
I think it's
piano.
There's piano. I think that's
Yes,
Piggy.
because we see her. She skitters on the wall.
Yeah, I'm like,
There's a
hello,
wall
dark
skitter.
shadow on the wall.
Yeah, she's up there with the Hereditary mom.
Yep.
And they're just skittering around, and then there's hair on the piano, and you don't necessarily know it's hair. It's got leaves and sticks and things in it, and it just like
leaves and sticks and things.
it's got a big ass spider,
spiders.
and then it pulls down. And then, why would you approach that? He approaches it, and then it gets like drug
It
under.
gets pulled under and then blood.
Yeah. Oh, and it's a big bloody like splatter. Yes, it's so good. And then see the next one is kitchen.
It happens in the kitchen, and then the upstairs guy comes downstairs, and
because he hears
Brian,
Crutch's boy.
Yeah, Brian
hollering.
gets got. So she's basically cleaning house, like let the right one in at this point.
Yeah, Brian sees mommy in the understair thingy, which how great of this movie to kill the other little kid. Fantastic.
I'm like, thank you.
Some movies wouldn't have killed Brian.
I agree.
Now, with the setup of the house, I'm assuming like the front door automatically locks all the time. And they need the keys to get in or out. So that door gets shut at some point. I think it just implies that sister shuts it. But then somehow she's already back behind in the kitchen slamming Bunny.
She skitters.
Boy, yeah, she does skitter. Drags him out. And then I think we find him in half later. Or do we see?
Yeah.
The hair swooping around. She's skittering around. And how did Brian get it? Brian...
I don't know that we ever saw explicitly what happened to Brian.
Well, he gets like shit starts dropping on him, then the hair...
Yeah, the hair comes down all
him.
over him, and I'm sure he gets his face ripped off.
Spider, yeah. Okay, so that's when the last guy upstairs hears him screaming. And he's like, oh, what the fuck? Now, I think Peter should have just like jumped out a window at this point. Like, gone. Like, you guys deal with this.
Like Leon Kennedy out a window?
Yeah, he just rolls it out. He'll be fine.
That's fair. But you know what? He has that sixth sense. He knows his lady in waiting is coming. She's coming to save him, and they're going to ride out together on a steed.
He's like, you have to get up. You get it down with the thickness.
And she shows up. Peter. Are you here, Peter?
Peter, pumpkin eater.
Peter.
And Peter's like, yeah, I'm here.
He is a pumpkin eater.
I'm in the walls.
Pretty sure she's still at like school though.
No, that's the flashback scene where it's like, oh no, she didn't buy what the mom was selling.
I don't know why we needed that.
Also, why'd she almost like mow down a
out.
kid standing in the street?
I don't think there's anything to figure out.
Why is that kid standing in the middle of the road?
Because she's creepy.
I like her screaming at the kid, get out of the way!
Move! Oh yeah, so the last guy gets like, he's getting the shit kicked out of him back and forth across the hallway, which is hilarious.
He's got my leg!
Oh yeah, when he finally does come out, he's headless.
Headless. Yeah, that's
He's
like an
nearly
homage to
headless,
the Exorcist 3. You know, the long shot down the corridor, and then the creepiness happened down. And because that person would have had no head.
No.
No.
Well, then a creepy arm comes out, or a leg or something, and then it starts crawling on the fucking wall. And it's like, that ain't okay. And then also everyone just keeps jumping on this kid's bed. That's against the house rules.
Yeah, no more jumping on the bed. That's why she got put in the wall in the first place.
Mm-hmm. Then that big old head of hair comes dangling down. And we still don't get to see her face. It's going to be a great face when we see it. So we get another story time. Is this where Sister starts talking about, oh, this is what they did. I was born not so pretty, and then they made me
Daddy
a pit.
Made me a pit. Then he made me a cage, and then they put me on the walls.
And then I was eating the rats and learning. I was born in the darkness. I was learning to climb, how to bite,
how to beat
molded by it.
While you were whining in your warm bed, I was up there.
I was doing crunches.
Martial arts from Master Splinter.
That's right. I was hanging from the ceiling.
And now I made you a nice jack-o'-lantern with a human head in it. You're welcome.
Nice.
It was nice. He didn't think it was nice.
He didn't appreciate him.
You can't appreciate nice things.
So
you'll be safe in here, locked in the wall. How do you like it, Peter? Peter. Now, if I was Peter, I'd immediately be like, Sister, Mom and Dad are dead. Let me help you. I'll help you. We're going to have a thick mommy.
I know how to use a credit card, sister. Come on.
I can drive. We can. Amazon comes here.
I've seen the outside world.
I've also watched Outwaters.
Do you want to hear my synopsis of Gilmore Girls? Useless.
Whoa! Hey, what the fuck?
We can buy large bottles of shampoo and conditioner and have them dropped off at the door. You don't even have to go to the store.
She does need something.
We can have groceries dropped off at the door. We don't even have to take your freaky ass outside. You're gonna thrive, girl. You're gonna start a YouTube channel and we're gonna pretend you're a VTuber. But you're real. But then Miss Divine shows up.
Welcome to my channel. Here today we're gonna be playing Project Zomboid.
Choo Choo Charles, best game ever made. Choo Choo, where are my pickles?
This episode brought to you by Crest, the ultimate toothpaste for all your toother needs.
When you got that extra smile that goes that extra mile.
Goes an extra mile, yeah.
You need the Crest. Extra.
Don't forget the Crest Floss to get out the kids.
Yeah, no, I just use my hair. Sometimes I reach out from a table, do a little slash.
I think there should be a hair commercial too in there because she needs hair products.
Oh, yeah, that's true. She has no dandruff because she uses Head and Shoulders. Now, Miss Divine, she gets slashed. She goes crawling through all the muck and gore. Peter's like, run, bitch, run. And she gets upstairs and ends up hiding in his room. Well, she hears him. Sees the hole in the wall.
He's in the wall.
He's in the wall.
She's like,
there's a hole in the wall.
She's got the fire poker and
makes no time breaking down that wall. Right, Daniel?
Just like in Burning Bright.
Just like in Burning Bright.
Is that a tie? I don't remember. I feel like that happened in Burning Bright. That was
Tony the Tiger, and he kept coming through the walls asking people. No, that's the Kool-Aid Man.
I'm Kool-Aid.
I'm Kool-Aid, Tony the Tiger. Oh, yeah.
You know, Kool-Aid Man was originally called Pitcher Man.
You guys see her creepy shadow, though, on the rug as Miss Divine was going up the stairs, and she's all walking like spider-like, all
That's
tilted.
how I go upstairs.
All day, every day. So I like how Peter's like, hey, man, you should run. And she comes in there, and then the sister starts coming, and she just gets there in time to shut the door.
Her sister can't do doors.
Can't do doors. It's like, but you see like her hand last second. Oh, so good. But it's like, well, I was like, wouldn't she just come through the fucking wall?
So she just not know what doors are? You think that's what it is?
Doors are hard.
I think it's like, oh, this is a magical thing where
all
once
doors
I could
are magic to her.
Where once I could fit through this space, now I cannot.
Nope. Now she's like, I'm gonna go open my old door back up. Let's go in there and get Peter. And then Miss Divine starts fire pokering through the wall, which I think she should have just shoved it through the hole already there and just kind of kept pulling. That probably would have happened a lot quicker.
No.
But then we get the shot of like racetrack sister going through zooming through the walls, like zoom, zoom. So like,
she's going the distance.
Going for speed.
She's going for speed. She's all alone.
All alone.
Yeah. Now
in the walls.
They make a detour to get the keys to get out the front door. This takes forever for them to get out. I really thought they would have been caught way before, but I'm like, oh no, they got out. They got out.
Nope. Just the one, actually.
With this, one of the best fucking shots in the movie. He's fucking standing there screaming, and it cuts back, and he's standing there, and there's an arm dangling down from the top of the door, and then he just gets dragged away, and then the door shuts. Now he's in the pit. That's a nice pit. I don't know how they built that nice. Like, it's got some solid walls and shit. It's impressive.
Well, you dig a hole, dig a hole.
Yeah. So now Miss Divine has to get back in there. Peter's playing with his little doll, her doll, and we get to our climax where, let's see, we square off. I think the sister's hair dangles down into the pit.
Yep, and then he pulls her down. He climbs her, like Rapunzel. He climbs it, yeah.
Her sister's name is Sarah.
The doll's name is Sarah.
Oh, yeah, that's the doll's name, not the sister's name. I forget how the teacher gets back into the house. The teacher tries to
opens the door.
I thought it was all locked. It kept getting locked.
She has the keys.
Oh, okay. So sister's, spidering on walls and shit. I don't like that still. He drags her by the hair trying to climb up. So sister is like doing a weird backwards crab walk, and I hate it.
Why is she doing that?
It's like, that's my hair. That hurts. That hurts.
She could have been doing that without the backwards crab walk.
Yeah, she could have turned around. But God, that shot of that thing's face. Oh, so good. Ryan, did you scream when you actually got to see her face finally?
I didn't scream, but I applauded, and I was just so happy.
Right, but that took it from just being like a straight up, okay, this is just an abused kid who was locked in a wall and maybe grew all kind of creepy, to, no, this is definitely a thing. Like, that doesn't just
I'm sorry,
develop.
the thing she was doing, you just thought she was a kid that was locked in a wall?
I mean,
yes.
Look, we've had that kind of convoluted bullshit before, like, The Boy, Black Christmas.
I think The Boy was able to do everything. That's a good example. Or a bad example of what you're trying to say. But
you could skitter up the pit like that, get your hands and feet on both sides.
You can do that, but the other shit she was doing...
No, she's been...
Of chomping people in half...
All she does is work out. Look, I don't have to explain movie logic.
I think I've met my soulmate.
Well, yeah, you do like him bendy. Drag her hair, beat her with the fire poker, the cricket goes back in the hole. And so, all right, we're heroes of one. She's locked in there. Peter drops the chain because he figured out how to work that thing. There's not really anything weighted on it, but whatever. And then the sister's like, you really think this can hold me?
Why don't they fucking cement over it?
Or like set the house on fire or some shit.
Set the house ablaze.
Or like take a dump over the hole.
420 YOLO blaze it.
Like make her sit down there with a dookie.
You're saying shit down the hole?
Yeah. Said she's like, don't you see, Peter? It's in our blood. It's our DNA. We're both little freaky freaks. You killed mom and dad. DNA. You're a monster too.
We're murderous.
Which I wonder how Miss Divine's going to take that. We really don't.
You just tell Miss Divine, nah, she talking crazy. Did you see her face?
Yeah.
Did you see her freaky face?
Only one of us slashed your legs, and it wasn't this kid.
It wasn't this kid.
Would you like some cinnamon cookies?
Yes. We get this visualization of him while she's talking, like, every time you go to bed, you're going to wonder, did I lock that door? Every shadow, you're going to wonder if that was me. Like, every little movement, is that me, Peter? You're always going to be wondering. And then it's like their hair in the bed, and then the camera pulls out with her behind them, and then it cuts to the credits. I will always be with you. Now,
that's so sweet.
I think, I don't think that happened. I think that's just him imagining it.
Yeah. It's the Police song kicks in. You know, it's every move you make, every vow you break, I'll be watching.
I'll be watching you. Now I need like a mid-credit scene where Miss Divine walks over there and shoves the fire poker right in its fucking face. I'm like, nope.
No. It's fairy tale. That's not what happens. That's why they don't kill her. No.
Because now Peter's ruined.
Peter.
Yeah, who's gonna buy that house?
Man,
in this economy, who's gonna buy?
I bought a house and there was a freaky creature in the basement. I feel like you gotta disclose that.
Squatters' rights. It's her house.
Man. Like 5 dead bodies. Man.
So the director, Samuel Bowden, said, I like scary stories because in scary stories, you can talk about very serious matters. You can talk about very bad parenting, disease, loss, and because it's a scary story, it's not melodramatic.
What are you talking about? This was a story about a monster girl.
Oh, I know, Daniel. It was. It was also a story about abusive parents and
no,
how society like tries to hide away people who don't conform to norms.
Yeah, there's layers like an onion.
Okay, but maybe we do hide this one away because she eats people.
No, maybe. I said no. No. They started.
Embrace it.
If she ate someone after you had already like shown her care and huggies, and given her a non-terrifying stuffy. Because
how do you know she didn't?
Because there's a pit in the basement, Daniel.
You're just believing everything this little monster is saying.
Yes.
House came with a pit.
Why?
Believe monsters, Daniel.
Believe them.
This is 2024.
The bully kid, Gary Busey's son. The mom that comes in with him. I guess that was his actual mom.
Okay.
Total smoke show. Gary's still got it. That director.
What?
Okay. Samuel Bowden.
Talk to me.
He did a TV show that I think we should do, even though it didn't get a second season. So it's left a little unfinished, but it's still got a good story for the first season. Mary Ann, maybe you've heard me mention it before, is so fucking good. Okay? So good. We should watch it. It was on Netflix. I don't know if it's still there.
Mary Ann, these nuts.
Yeah, we'll do it right after we do Fortitude, right, Daniel?
And right after we do Nana Beard.
Right after we do Twin Peaks.
Right after we do X-Files.
Right after we do Millennium.
Okay.
Right after we do...
Back in.
The Star Wars Holiday Special.
Right after we do Quantum Leap.
Right after we do Stargate SG-1.
Right after we do Murder, She Wrote.
Oh, fuck. We should do Murder, She Wrote.
Right after we do Case Closed.
Oh, my God.
My daughter loves Case Closed.
Oh, why wouldn't she?
Of course.
Great. Good show.
So, this movie, it's filmed in, I don't know how to pronounce this, New Bojana Studios, which when I looked them up, they're in Sofia, Bulgaria. And they have done movies like The Black Dahlia, Expendables 3, Leatherface, The Hitman's Bodyguard, Pig, Hellboy, Expendables 4. So all the cool kids are going to Bulgaria to get their movies done.
The only other thing this writer has written was that 2022 Texas Chainsaw Massacre, which I liked. I thought it was good.
You know what? I like the soundtrack on this so much, I bought it.
It does have good sound.
It's good piano stuff in it.
Especially when
I like the concept of living in a wall so much that I've busted open a hole in the wall, and that's now where I will be most of the time.
The mother wall is like a womb.
That's where I'm gonna be. If you're looking for me, if you see me in the wall, come give me a hug.
Okay, I'm Spartan kicking you back in the wall if I see you in the wall.
Now this got a 6 out of 10. His Mary Ann series got a 7.4. When a famous horror writer goes back to her hometown, she finds out that the evil spirit that plagues her dreams is also there in real life.
Twix.
Boring.
Yeah, no, it's good. You'll like it. Everyone's gonna like it. If you like this movie, you should watch The Boy. Maybe not The Boy 2, Brahms.
Do you like people being in walls?
Yeah, maybe watch Black Christmas. Maybe watch, I don't know.
Children Under the Stairs.
People Under the Stairs.
Children. Were there other people? Oh, maybe it's people.
Duders in the house, across the wall, down the street.
Housebound.
That's good. You should read Fang Boy by Jeff Strand.
Phantom of the
Jeff
Opera.
Strand. Yeah, he's a creature.
Oh, he goes to all the walls.
All the walls. You should watch this movie. It's a good movie.
This is one of my top 5 that we've done for this season.
Yeah, it's good. Should have got a bigger release. That's all I'm saying. No respect. None.
And Deadly Premonition.
Oh, you play Deadly Premonition.
What is that?
It's a Korean drama. You wouldn't understand.
It's K-drama.
Korean drama.
Watch anything with Lizzie Kaplan.
Ooh, like
True Blood, Masters of Sex, Hot Tub Time Machine.
Are you just on our IMDb, or are you just doing that off the top?
No, that's off the top of my head.
That's what he has written it on the special hand.
The Lizzie Kaplan hand. He drew eyes on it.
Yeah, someone's got to. Go watch The Boys with Anthony Starr. No H.
Banshee with Anthony Starr.
Cobweb with Anthony Starr. Go watch anything with Gary Busey.
Well,
go watch Gary Busey in public.
There was this one movie that Ben and I watched with Gary Busey, and he'll remember it because it's Gary Busey.
I'm sorry, did you watch the movie with Gary Busey?
And Ben. And so as we're watching it, we're like, Gary, what are you doing in this scene? He's like, oh, this is where I take out the chicken foot, and I'd give it to the girl, and I say, let this be your comfort for your little chicken foot. And I didn't know what the hell was happening or how they got Gary Busey. I mean, maybe they had, like...
Gary needs money.
A sandwich. You know when like the big sandwich was a thing? Is it still a thing?
Oh yeah, you get the party sub?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, party sub's still a thing.
Okay, I think that's what lured him out of the woods. Is they just put that.
Or do you just mean like the really big one you can buy at Walmart?
No, like this one's at least 2 feet long.
Yeah, that would be the big one you get at Walmart. But they have a party sub that's even longer. I think at like Subway, it's like 3 feet long.
Now how you
3
gonna
feet
carry
is more
that?
than 2.
Carefully, they got a foot-long cookie and a foot-long pretzel, Ryan.
I'm kind of hungry.
Me too. Well. As always, I've been your horrible host, your pumpkin kitty.
I've got to go back in the walls. I got some projects that I'm working on in there, so I got to go back in there after we're done here, Daniel.
I'm taking this...
Wall Daniel now, my name.
So you're not in the Wall Daniel, but you're Wall Daniel. So if we hear banging...
Daniel Wall Banger.
Don't come
Wall
and knock
Daniel.
Because it's Wall Daniel.
Because it's Wall Daniel. Just bet. I'm taking the stand that children should not be put into pits, cages, or the walls of your house. They belong under the stairs. Ryan?
And remember, you too can get your very own wall counselor motivational speaker from horriblemotivators.com.
Tell them how much it costs.
$19.99.
10-month payments.
10 payments.
10 payments a month.
A month. 19. We're horrible. Ah! Oh, is that cinnamon?